It's time for a quick little update, I think, for the vivarium. So it's been well over a month now, maybe like 5-6 weeks that everything's been planted, and I mean, it's looking good. I can probably take out that little metal bracket from the ficus pumila back there soon. I took out the guiding ones here just because I'm just gonna let it do its thing, see if that works. I don't know. I added these two vines. So this is a Galapagos moss vine. This is an Exoterra jungle vine. Both of them I like twisted to double up just to make it a little bit thicker. The jungle vine, I think I want to reposition a little, or at least bury the base here just to make it a little bit more stable, but I think it might be okay for like the weight of a gecko. But anyways, the jungle vine I have starting at the back at the bottom, then wrapping up around and around and around, and then kind of across here and then up here. So it really uses a lot of this like empty space in the middle, because that's the thing, is I really want the gecko to have a lot of places to climb and hide, and there's so much foliage at the bottom that I think is going to be beautiful for that. And as this like umbrella tree grows, that'll be good. This calathea gives some nice leaves to hang out on. The Dracaena is so good for climbing and hiding. I've already let him play on it before in the past, so I know he'll like that. But I really wanted to use this space a bit more. I do also have his branch, a nice big cork branch from the current tank, which I can't put in yet because I don't want to make his current tank barren by taking out stuff. But that I'll probably put somewhere too, just to kind of give, I don't know, some way to kind of climb up. I like having branches that give ways to kind of go upwards, and there are a lot of nice kind of horizontal hangout areas, of course, which is important so they don't get floppy tail syndrome. So there's this little like hide area with some moss, just kind of anywhere along the top and the back. There's some good horizontal hanging out areas on this vine. Even like behind this planter, so I hope that's going to be okay. I do also have his current hide and ledge that he likes to hang out on, especially the hide, and it's not very naturalistic looking. It's like a opal pink little bubble from Strudy's. I'll insert a photo maybe. Doesn't really match the rest of the tank, but I should probably have it in here for a little bit at least, just for ease of adapting into here. Because if I know he likes it, even though it's not my aesthetic for the current tank, may as well have it there for him. Plants are all doing good. A lot of them are putting down some pretty big aerial roots. I just noticed yesterday, so this pothos here has this aerial root that's going like far down, but there's also one that went through the drainage hole in the back, which is just like crazy. I did put in this Monstera Addisonii a couple days ago. I took out the bromeliad that was dying, but has like the 2 pups, so hopefully those can grow and be put in here somewhere. But the Addisonii, look, that already has a little aerial root hanging out there. That was literally just a week ago. I'm a little worried about having things planted back there just because that spot I don't think has drainage, and like the net pot areas, but hopefully it'll be okay. I'm trying to monitor the humidity levels back there. I just don't want this to die. It's so cute, and I love the idea of it vining all over the place, because if I have like essentially 4 vining plants in the top, so Marble Queen, Golden Pothos, and then also the Addisonii, that should really help to kind of fill things out. So that should be good. All of the pothos are putting out so much new growth. You can see this one has an aerial root here too, and new leaves coming up. This one's like pressed right against the roof of the tank, which is fun. What else? The pothos at the bottom are doing well too. This one, and then the one over here. This one actually put out an aerial root. Let's see if you can see. It goes like right into the Dracaena. Like, they're just together forever now. So that's a little silly. What else is interesting here? Oh, the calathea is putting out a new leaf. See that there? Oh, that's so exciting. So exciting. I love calatheas. I kind of like the idea at some point of taking out the snake plant back here, maybe adjusting the ficus pumila, I guess, and instead putting like a cork around and planting something that's kind of higher. So if there's a cork around that's elevated like a couple inches off the floor, and put like a calathea or a maranta. I guess maranta is kind of vine, so that's sort of fun for spreading purposes. I'm gonna put that there, then it'll give kind of more plants at a different level. Because right now, most of my plants are either on the floor or on the tops. Okay, so I have something that's kind of in the middle is fun. But I don't know. I guess I should also consider that this could get too crowded, but it's just so much fun. It's just so much fun to put stuff in here. So yeah, this is the current state of things. These vines look kind of cool, I think, and I like the climbing opportunities they'll offer. So anyways, that's it for the update. And I lied. So that wasn't the end of the video. I have it on the shelf now. This is actually a big deal. I've been so worried for like a month now that the IKEA shelf I built was too wobbly to carry the terrarium, and I was like so paranoid. But I also hadn't done anything about it yet. But then yesterday I was talking to my friend Jenny, who said that she dealt with something similar, but she just sat on her shelf to see if it would be able to hold her aquarium, and it was fine. And I was like, oh yeah, like I don't know exactly how much this weighs or exactly how much I weigh even, but this is probably enough. And so I sat on it. It was okay. Also got the, I don't know, got it fixed to the wall, although the stud finder messed up on that side, so both of the things are here, but it's still good. Point is, I have it on here now, so it feels so good to have it properly placed, and I have the floor of my office available again. So right now, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to like decorate stuff. So the bottom, I just have like supplies. Here I have obviously the terrarium, and I kind of want to put it off center, and then here I can have maybe some plants, maybe get more side shelves and have some grow lights and more plants here. I don't know. And then also like I have this whole area here. One thing I could do is put in another shelf, but just like the height of it is kind of awkward, especially because it's like a solid shelf, right? So it's like, it would be really hard to kind of nicely like use that space because it's gonna be so shallow. So point is, I'm not gonna put a shelf up there. I'm gonna try to figure something else out. So not sure what that means yet. I kind of like the idea of putting in like a trellis for some kind of a plant to grow up. If I get another one of these side shelves on this side, that opens up the opportunity to even put something across, like some kind of a wire frame, which I can hang things off of, including the lights, so I don't have to have them just on this little like plastic basket thing. I did try connecting the UVB light from the old terrarium, which is just a little 12-inch one, but whatever. I did the thing where I like connected them just to test that out. Seems good. But yeah, now I'm kind of just in the process of making sure this whole setup works. I want this philodendron to grow down. I think that'll look really cool. I was just looking around in here, and you can see a little dwarf white isopod in the substrate, which is cool. There's another one over here, but I can't see it anymore. So, oh well. Point is, I'm excited about this. I think I'm going to put the gecko in as soon as the Monstera addisonii in the back puts out a new leaf. Once it does that, then I'll be like feeling good about everything settled in, and it'll go. Oh my god, I'm so excited. One thing I'm a little worried about, because I'm always worried about something, obviously. So this little like hide area I made, like the more I look at it, the more I realize it's actually maybe a bit too well lit. So I don't know. I guess I'll see. Hopefully he likes to hang out in it, but like I can't make it totally shaded until maybe like some more plants grow there. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm thinking that that little like pink hide from the old tank, I'll probably be putting somewhere on this wall somewhere. I don't know. Before I do that, I want to actually take out this magnetic planter and wipe down this wall with like a cleaner, probably just like my vinegar mix, to get rid of the hard water marks. You can kind of see them. And I just need to remember to always use like a reverse osmosis water or distilled water or something for this, which is annoying, but I mean, it's just gonna be way more annoying to clean off the hard water marks here than in a sterile tank, because a sterile tank, the whole point is you take everything out regular to wash it, but I'm not going to be taking everything out of here ever. So I should try to make it so that I don't have to actually clean the glass walls as much. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool update, I think. I'm excited about this. These pothos are growing nicely. And I might try using command hooks to kind of guide this one up, like I was saying. I do love the idea of somehow getting some kind of like a wire frame to put up on here to hang these off of. Although I'm having like insane amounts of issue figuring out even how like the little brackets that come with this are supposed to work, but I will figure it out. But anyways, that's kind of I think, I don't know, I'm maybe making it sound like a bigger deal than it actually is, but I'm really excited about having it on this shelf here. Okay, also, another thing I could have done to make it so that the gap is less insane is I could have put this shelf one higher. However, like the way it is now, it's like just high enough that it's still comfortable for me to like open this up and poke around, and I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna be doing that enough, especially as things can get settled in. I don't want to have to always use a stool, because if I did put it like, what, 6 inches higher, that would get really awkward. And I don't know, I'm okay with it at this height. This is still a good height for me to observe. Maybe a bit low for someone who's taller than me, but I don't know. I'm just trying to justify my choices. I guess I could see, yeah, okay, if I put a shelf here that I could like attach these to, that'd be kind of tough just because these like screwing onto metal, I don't know how it works, whatever. And there wouldn't be that much space above, and I want to have enough of a gap that I can lift things off and that kind of thing. But oh yeah, also this is my new like bug storage spot. So here I've got my isopod enclosure, and here I've got crickets. I've got the springtails kind of behind. Yeah. All right, for now I have these two calatheas here, but I kind of like the idea of doing that trellis behind thing I mentioned. And for that, I'd replace this calathea here with a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Got it. Nailed it. Probably this one, which I think needs repotting. So I'm thinking I might repot it onto a trellis, not just this pole, because I think it'll love growing up a trellis. And there's some really thick stems here. Look at that. So I don't know, I've heard those grow pretty fast. So if I had that here, maybe some grow lights, I don't know. I do want to go to IKEA to get some more side shelves just because they're so handy. And they do actually help with structural integrity, and they're so easy to install. And then I might actually even get another shelf here. I know it said just like 10 seconds ago that it's awkward probably to reach into like a shallow shelf, but if you look here, all of the stuff I'm putting on the bottom isn't taller than this. So I have all this unused vertical space, may as well find a way to use it. So I'm guessing that would actually be, oh, this would actually be perfect height for insects, and keep it dark in there for them too. Ooh, shit, okay. All right, gotta get going to IKEA and do that. Yeah. Yeah, oh fuck. Okay, I keep forgetting that like my little thermometer, hygrometer. For whatever reason, this suction cup doesn't actually stick, but I keep sticking it on anyways, just as if it would, but it doesn't. So, oh yeah, temperature in there right now is a good 75. Humidity is 89, only because I just compulsively spritzed it a little bit, just because I wanted to moisten that moss in the hide area there. So, I don't know. And that's kind of where the thermometer and hygrometer are. But yeah, I'm so happy to have this up on here now. Like I said, now I have my office floor back. I can decide what to do with some plants. In terms of decor, should be pretty fun. Yeah. Like, okay, I can even have maybe another pothos or two up here trailing down. Like if I have a lot of just like trailing up or climbing up and trailing down all over the place, that would be fun. This Hoya tricolor I love. I'm not married to it being here, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. This is the bromeliad I took out of the tank that's got the 2 pups that I'm just trying to nurture. Oh yeah, and all day I've been watching this monstera leaf unfurl, and it keeps like making noises every once in a while. It's been so exciting. So hopefully that's gonna happen today. Yeah, okay. I don't know, I guess I'm just a little manic right now. I'm so excited to have this set up properly, and I just hope he's gonna like it in here. I hope he doesn't eat too many isopods. It's gonna be so cool. Okay, so that's actually it for this video, I think.